Hello, everybody. We've got really big updates today on the second stimulus checks and the second stimulus package. Payment dates were released for a second stimulus check. Let's discuss the details in this video. We'll also cover the unemployment extension and updates on the vaccine. Will you get the vaccine once it's released? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrew and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to like this video if you like this content and subscribe for updates daily. Okay, we're going to discuss the stimulant payment dates in just 2 minutes, but first we're going to cover what Trump said today. And as always, guys, I like to be unbiased on this channel, so first I'm going to show you what Trump said, and then I'm going to show you how both Fox News and CNN are covering it as well. So let's take a look at Trump's Twitter. He continues to push his message of voter fraud and fight the election results. He posted a video of a press conference that he held today, slamming the election and saying that Biden should not become the president in January. Guys, do you agree or disagree with Trump's comments? Let me know in the comments below. He continues to slam the Dominion ballot counting machines, despite the fact that investigators have not found any hard evidence of wide-scale voter fraud or any actual issues with these ballots. Again, let me know if you believe Trump or let me know if you think he should concede. But in any case, let's take a look at what Fox News is saying and CNN, and then we'll jump right into stimulus checks and the recently announced payment dates for these checks. Okay, CNN, to be honest with you, is moving away from covering these voter fraud allegations. This is the front page of CNN's political news page, and there is almost no mention of these voter fraud allegations. They are honing in on the fact that Trump might use his presidential power to pardon people, to pardon himself and his family from these tax evasion allegations. Guys, do you think it's okay for Trump to use his pardon abilities on himself and his children? Or do you think there's a little bit of a conflict of interest there? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Now, on the one side, people say, hey, Trump is the president. He can use his legal ability to pardon in any case that he wants. But on the other side of the spectrum, people are saying, you know what? It should not be okay for you to pardon yourself and pardon your children. And in any case, it's also questionable as to whether or not he could even do this. CNN is also covering the fact that the Attorney General, who Trump appointed himself, recently came out and said that there is no hard evidence of widespread voter fraud. This, quite frankly, pissed Trump off, and he had a meeting that very night with the Attorney General. Now, there was a lot of rumors swirling that Trump might fire this man the same way that he fired someone else recently for disagreeing with him. But as of now, Trump has not yet fired him. But CNN continues to slam Trump for firing people who disagree with him, guys. Let me know in the comments if you think that is wrong or if you think Trump should do whatever he likes as president. But okay, let's take a look and see at how Fox News is covering this as well. And then we'll jump right into stimulus and the recently released payment dates. Fox News continues to cover the allegations of voter fraud, but currently they are honing in on the fact that Trump today hinted at a 2024 presidential run at recent remarks he made at a White House party, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Trump should run again in 2024? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. President Trump hinted that he may launch a 2024 campaign to return to the White House as he continues to fight the 2020 election results and refuses to concede to President-elect Joe Biden. Trump said, "It's been an amazing 4 years. We are trying to do another 4 years. Otherwise, I'll see you in 4 years from now." This is what the president told supporters on Tuesday night at a White House holiday party, which was held for the Republican National Committee. So until this, Trump had been pretty quiet on the possibility of running again in 2024, although rumors have been swirling for weeks that he would do so. Guys, it's going to be really interesting to see if Trump runs again. It's not totally unprecedented. Even Biden himself had run multiple times before he won this year. The real question is, what will Trump do in the meantime? He seems like he will remain a figurehead in the Republican Party, and he might even open his own media company. Now, this is also why they say that Trump does not like Fox News anymore, because he's planning to open his own media company. But in any case, guys, let's jump right into stimulus. But first, we're going to cover recent news on the pandemic and the vaccines, and then we'll get right into those stimulus payments. Now, CNN has had some really good updates on the pandemic, and they announced that the UK has become the first country to allow the use of Pfizer's new vaccine, and it was granted just recently this week. So the UK is a little bit ahead of the US, which means their individuals will be protected before us, but also they will, in a sense, be guinea pigs because data on safety will be pulled greatly from the UK. And guys, let me know, will you get the vaccine once it's approved? It is expected to be approved in just a couple of weeks and available to seniors by Christmas. Guys, that is really, really fast. Now, the CDC advisors recommend that healthcare staff and long-term care facility residents be the first in line for the vaccine. So basically, that means people that live in nursing homes and doctors and nurses and other staff that work in healthcare facilities would receive this vaccine first. Then it would go to those at high risk, people with diabetes, obesity, things of that nature, and essential workers, those who are not allowed to stay home during the stay-at-home orders. And then the final phase would be, of course, the general public. Now, shipments are expected to be delivered on December 15th, just a few days after the FDA is expected to approve this vaccine for use in the United States, guys. Now, this vaccine is going to have a huge effect on stimulus. Mitch McConnell does not want to approve a large stimulus package because he thinks the vaccine is going to get us out in the clear. However, experts agree that the benefits of this vaccine will not be seen for at least 6 months, and we need a stimulus package to get us through this winter, guys. In more news, we have really sad news that the former president of France has passed away from COVID-19. He was 94 years old. However, when you see a figurehead like a former president of another country pass away from it, it really shows you how real this is. Of course, we don't need this to know how real this is, guys. 150,000 people are being infected per day, and recently the US has hit record fatalities for a single day. Now, if you take a look on your screen, 2 of the top 5 record days for fatalities have been this month. December 1st at 2,597 and December 2nd at 2,658. Before this, the other 3 dates in the top 5 were in April, guys. So obviously we had a really good summer, but things are getting worse, guys. Things are getting really bad. So not only do we need a stimulus package, but we need to continue to be safe throughout this pandemic. So guys, stay safe out there. But let's talk about stimulus negotiations and where we stand today. Now, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin announced that there is a really good chance that the stimulus package will be tied in with the spending bill that the government has to approve by December 11th. So potential payment dates could be shortly after this December 11th deadline. Guys, this is really good news because for the last few weeks, most people have said, hey, we probably will not get stimulus checks until after the new year. But with the possibility of these stimulus payments being tied into the spending bill, there is now a chance that we could have stimulus before Christmas, guys. Let me know if you like that idea. Drop a like and a comment below. But let's take a look at where negotiations stand today and what Mitch McConnell, Pelosi, and even Biden is saying about the bill today. Well, the great news is that negotiations have been kickstarted again. Now, as you know, actual negotiations were pretty much at a standstill for a few weeks, but Mitch McConnell and top Democrats are now discussing the stimulus package again. And Mitch McConnell is in support of including the stimulus package relief with the spending bill that needs to be approved by December 11th. The problem, Mitch McConnell wants to keep this spending package at $500 billion max. Guys, do you like McConnell? Let me know in the comments below. He continues to be a problem for stimulus, and in his recent proposal, he does not want to include stimulus checks, and he does not even want to include unemployment boost, guys. Can you believe that millions of people are on unemployment and millions are set to lose their benefits at the end of this year? But McConnell does not want to include an unemployment boost. Now, to be clear, he does want to extend the unemployment benefits through the end of January, so just an extension of 4 weeks, but that is of the regular state benefits. He does not want to add a boost on top of that, and again, he only wants to extend it for 4 weeks, guys. That is completely insane. The American people have suffered for months throughout this crisis, and they need help. And he doesn't even want to include stimulus checks. So what is Pelosi saying about this, and what is Biden saying about this as well? Well, really good news. Pelosi and Schumer have come out to support the $900 billion stimulus package, which was a bipartisan package that both Democrats and Republicans have agreed upon, but they just need to get Mitch McConnell on board. So what does this mean? Is Pelosi okay with not sending stimulus checks? Well, guys, it's a little unclear. The exact wording Pelosi used is that we should use this as a framework for a starting point on the next package. Now, as a starting point means that she might want to add stimulus checks. If Pelosi comes out and says, hey, don't add stimulus checks, I would be shocked, because she has been steadfast on including stimulus checks this entire year. So I really do think she'll include this. But the fact that she is putting pressure on Mitch McConnell to start this negotiation and start at the $900 billion limit is really good news, guys. And not only that, Biden came out as well today and expressed his strong support for this bill as well. Guys, Democrats, including Biden and Pelosi, want to get a deal done this month. They want a stimulus approved by December 11th. That is a huge date that was announced this week, and hopefully we will get a package by then, especially with Biden announcing that he supports this package as well. So we will have updates daily, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video for daily updates. But let's take a look and see at what's happening with unemployment and what experts think will happen in 2021. Now, first of all, if you're on unemployment, guys, stay strong out there. I do think help will be coming soon. But as unemployment has dropped to about 7%, experts think that the unemployment rate will fall even lower to about 5%, guys. That is good news, but honestly not great news, because before this pandemic, unemployment was down to about 3%. So that is still almost double what it was before and would still affect millions of people. Now, why do experts think that unemployment will drop? Well, it is a combination of the vaccine and the expectation of another stimulus package. Guys, experts agree that we need this package, and they agree that they expect there to be another package. It is just a matter of when. And they do think that the benefits of the vaccine will not kick in for at least 6 months as we reach herd immunity with millions of people getting the vaccine. And they also think that at some point in the next few months, we'll get the stimulus package as well. And with that said, this is why they think unemployment will drop this year, which bodes well for millions of people who have been suffering throughout this crisis. But again, they do think that the next few months will be the worst to come. They expect it to get worse before it gets better, guys. This is why we need a stimulus package approved quickly. The good American people need help after everything we've been through, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you made it this far into my video, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate every single view. My thoughts go out to each and every one of you during this hardship. I've had so many comments from people who truly deserve the help. And if you're watching this video, you're probably going through a difficult season in your life. Just know that you will get through this and you will be in a better place. Stay strong out there and keep taking steps towards a better tomorrow. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.